This Thanksgiving, my family and I had to say our final goodbyes to our southern chocolate lab, Belle, also known as Belle Girl or Belaruski. As we cherished our final moments together, we talked about the funnier times that we shared with her. Like, remember the time that she ate that parakeet? Or remember how when we lived in South Carolina she would find crabs on the beach and eat them? And my favorite, remember that time that she drowned a chicken on a hike? This conversation was of course in between tears and mourning the loss of our parakeet killing, crab hunting, chicken drowning dog. Working through grief is important. In fact, I would argue it's an indelible part of the human experience. We need to do it. If you don't, you're going to have bigger problems. But I believe it's just as important to celebrate and collect the good moments. One thing I've learned as a mentor in classes and just from spending time with families is that parents actually grieve when their child hits a certain age but developmentally doesn't match whatever benchmark you're supposed to hit. For example, if the person's son or daughter turns 16 and instead of getting a permit he's working on counting money or doing simple addition. And even as a mentor you catch a glimpse of what frustration and sadness these parents must feel because you're trying to help them learn how to do some of these things. And if that frustration and sadness ruled your life, if that was all that you felt towards these individuals, then it would be a pretty depressing job. Hence why it is so important to learn how to collect those good moments and celebrate the joy when you do have them. Joy is not a denial of grief. I would argue that you can't have true and pure joy unless you enter into the work of grieving and accept whatever reality has put before you. As a mentor, it would be pretty easy to find reasons to be sad, whether it's just the circumstances of someone's personal life or their family life. And I think to a certain degree we should have that. We should have a healthy kind of sadness expressed as empathy and compassion as a way to help us love and serve them better. But I think it's just as important to learn to find those good moments, collect them and celebrate them. Like the moment when that Special Olympics runner who has never won a race before and is on her way to a medal, but she stops her race so the person behind her can catch up and they can hold hands and cross the finish line together. Or that moment at baseball practice when the 6-foot-tall white athlete takes the initiative. He sees that African American boy in front of him could be hurt by the batter hitting the ball to them, so he says, "Oh, I should stand in front of you." Or when the best basketball player on the team uses all of his effort and energy to make sure that the basketball player who is 2 feet shorter than he is has a chance not only to shoot but actually make a basket during the game. Those are the moments worth collecting and celebrating, and that's why truly this job gives me so much joy and why I love it so much. I will, of course, continue to mourn the loss of my dog, but I'll be more grateful and joyful of all the good memories that I have of her. Similarly, I will continue to be in tune with and aware of the challenges that these individuals face, but evermore I will find reasons to celebrate joy and be grateful for the gift that is their life.